Hello, welcome back. I told you that my hair was not going to be as pretty today, just letting you know. Today, so I finished the painting early yesterday. I mean, I didn't finish it early yesterday. I worked on it till very late last night, but I finished it early in the timing, the schedule that I had. So that's done. I do have to take pictures of it, but it's still kind of wet and I want to leave it maybe for a few days before taking some photos. But I did take some video today, so that is good. I have all this leftover paint. You know what we do with leftover paint? We use it on a canvas that I don't like. So this is gonna pain me to admit this, okay? Oh, before I do that though, I am gonna work on the cupcake painting today. That's something that I really want to start and finish. I don't know, maybe I can finish it in a week. We'll see. Okay, so now back to the gruesome part. So, do you remember when Australia was going through their wildfires and like everything was being burned to the ground and all these animals were dying and everything? Well, it really hit me in the gut, okay? And I thought, you know what? Let me do my part, okay? Let me do my part. It's like, there's no way this isn't going to work. There's no way nobody's gonna bid on this painting that I'm gonna make to raffle off and donate all the money and proceeds to the RSPCA in Australia. Apparently I was wrong. Nobody wanted to help me. Nobody wanted to share it. Nobody wanted to vote on it. Looking back, I know why. Because at the end of the day, who would want to hang this in their house? It's like the saddest, it's the saddest painting. Yeah, so, no. I think after I repaint this, repaint I mean make something else, maybe I'll paint a karoo. I'm gonna paint a karoo. No, maybe I will paint another kangaroo. Just maybe not this one. Yeah, it's pretty bad, huh? It's okay, you can say it. So we're gonna paint over this. Yes, that's what's gonna happen now. And then we're gonna go into the cupcake painting and paint some really pretty cupcakes for this lovely lady that makes these beautiful tart cakes. I got cupcakes from her for like Valentine's Day and they were so cute. I was like, you know what, I think I want to paint these. So we'll see, okay? Okay. I do want to paint like circles on it. I don't know. We'll see. Just living in the world somehow. Alright now. Oh, I got that song stuck in my head. Anyway, let's use the leftover paint and paint over this bad boy. Okay, I am loving this. I know it's a little dark and a little moody, but it still has a lot of color in it. I don't know if you can see the colors. Yeah, I'm really liking this. This baby boy. I really think, you know what, I think I might paint a kangaroo just on it. This is so pretty. I'm really enjoying using like the leftover colors from a previous palette. I saw an artist do that once. Her name is Brooke Cormier. She like had leftover paint. She used it, or she uses it a lot. I don't know, but I think it's a fun exercise because like I'm not trying to paint anything specific, and I'm just playing with colors and like blending, not blending, using my palette knife, using thick paint, scraping paint off. So I think this is a very fun exercise and I highly recommend it to everyone. I'm glad that I painted over this painting. This painting brought me a lot of misery because it just reminded me of like sad times, because it reminded me of how I wanted to help the animals so bad and how it just didn't work out. So maybe we'll try this again this time and everyone will help donate to the animals. I haven't done a painting for Ukraine. I feel like a lot of people have done that and joined, and I like celebrate them all. I don't know how I feel, like the whole situation makes me very anxious, so I don't think I'm going to paint anything for that, but I already donated. I don't know if I could sit there and stare at a painting knowing what it's for, you know? It's different with the animals. It's like, you know, it was a natural disaster, or I believe it was. I don't really remember now. But, you know, a forest fire broke out and they were trying their best to save them. And I think it's different than war. So I don't know if I'm ready to like do that. If that makes any sense at all. I hope it does. I'm going to let this painting dry now, and I'm going to move on to the cupcakes. And it's actually really funny because I think I matched my painting today. So I think it's going to be a horizontal painting, and yeah, I'm really excited. So let's get started. Yeah! Okay, so now that we cleaned our palette, we used our old paint to cover up the kangaroo painting. It's time for the cupcakes, but we're not doing cupcakes because when I took the photo of the cupcakes, I took it from the wrong angle, and it was a lot higher, so you could see the macaroon that was on top, and it was like very like stubby, and I don't think that that would make a very good painting, because you know, you'd want the cupcake base, you could see the lines, and then you want the ice, you know, the cupcake and then the icing and the macaroon. And for some reason I took the picture, I think more for Instagram than I did for a painting, if that makes sense, because it's a very beautiful photo. Like they're all kind of together, and it's like from the top, and there's 4 of them together, and I was gonna just do 1, 2, 3, 4. But now I've decided that it's not gonna work. So I'm pivoting, I should say. I'm pivoting. And I went and I stalked their website. Yes, it's possible to do. And I found this Tart cake that they did, because they're known for their Tart cakes. And it has the Tart, and then it's ombre pink all the way up. So it starts out really pink, and then it goes like, it gets lighter and lighter and lighter. Top layer is like a really light pink, probably like even a little bit lighter than this. And it has some, it looks like white meringue and white macaroons with with rainbow sprinkles. So I think I'm going to switch and I'm going to do that. I think it's going to be nice, like about this big, and then no. And then maybe a little lower, and then we'll put the macaroons up here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of Tart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's better. So probably around here is where I'm going to start it. And I'm gonna just mark that off really quick. just a little bit, you know. So I said about here. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I made the layers too big. Well, you know, I mean, I'll play with it. This is what it looks like. So it's a little more square. At least this pic, like, you know what I mean? So I might elongate it a little bit, but we shall see. Okay, let me get started here. Hey, so I am so happy. I'm so happy. I matched my painting today, I know that, but I feel like I did so much today. Also, what I didn't show you guys was that I did a mock-up for one of my best friends is getting married, and she wants me to paint a jacket for her. And it's not gonna be like the ones that I do for Bridal Rush because that's completely separate. This is like a gift. And I know everyone's like, Rachel, if you want to believe if you're saying that you're a full-time artist, like why are you giving stuff away? First of all, this girl for the past 12 years has put up with some crazy stuff. So I wouldn't say that this is a free gift. My friend has definitely had to put up with a lot of crazy stuff. So this is payment. I am paying her. I am giving this as a peace offering for having to be my friend. But I am really excited for this painting. I kind of like how I did a very like loose approach at first, and I think this is where like watching other artists paint. I don't know her name, but I know her handle. She's on TikTok. I think she might be on YouTube as well. Not Sorry Art. She paints like disco balls and stuff, and I've been watching her paint, and I think she does acrylic, so it's a little different. But what she does is she lays out these really thin, wispy, just colors, and then goes back in and adds like the darks and adds more detail, like just lays out where the colors go, goes back in, adds more detail, goes back in, adds more detail, and goes from darks to lights. And I find it very interesting. So I'm using maybe a few of those tips and tricks instead of just like, because it's different when you're like doing food, you know what I mean? Oh, the one sesame is not in the right spot in the hamburger bun, like, you know what I mean? So it's different than like a portrait. which I think probably me. I don't know if she's done portraits before, but it's a different style. I know I can't ever copy her style. Her style, like everyone's style is unique. Like even if you paint the same thing. So, but the method is interesting. I don't know if any of that makes sense because it's not, oh, I'm gonna paint just like you. It's, hey, you paint and you lay things out differently than what I'm used to. Maybe that'll make my style and my speed faster. If that makes sense. Anyway, I'm really excited for this painting. I was really nervous at first that, oh, I forgot I can add, I only went to the corner, but I'm gonna add it around. I really wanted to do cupcakes for some reason, but doing this tart cake, like, I think that this worked out perfectly. So, I mean, I'm looking at that big square canvas that I just painted earlier that you guys saw. Love it. I feel I did a lot today. I still have to paint my friend's jacket, but I had to wait till it's a little dark because I did a mock-up and I'm gonna project it so that, like, I'll show you guys tomorrow. Probably. I'm probably gonna record it and put it in the video tomorrow. Maybe. Anyway, this video is long enough as it is. I'm going to stop my motor mouth here, and I hope you guys have a wonderful creative day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!